What's up, guys? It's the Warrior COTP right here, back with another My DVD Collection, part 19. I will still be on my comedies. Matter of fact, I'll be on my comedies for another 2 videos after this. So, and if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I got a lot more comedies. I just ran out of space, so I got stuff that's mixed in with everything. And yeah, these were all somewhat in order. So I'm going to try to keep them also in order, because yesterday I did not do a good job keeping them in order when I put them back. But it's not a big deal because I can't see them anyway. They're behind some of my other DVDs on one of my DVD shelves. So anyway, let's start this off. First off, today we got Dumb and Dumber and Dumb and Dumber. It's a double featured DVD. Now, I'm pretty sure I got this one from Walmart. But if you have not seen this movie, I'm not going to make fun of you. Just saying, you might be either A, too young, too old, or living under a rock. Or movies. And let me say, Dumb and Dumber was okay, but it has nothing on the original. So, but anyway, next we got Rodney Dangerfield, which I could not remember his name last night when I was doing a Caddyshack. Rodney Dangerfield and Joe Pesci in Easy Money. Pretty funny movie. Now, I do bring these up, which I don't have to bring this one up because it looks pretty good. But if you guys at any time want to read the back, feel free to pause the video. Next, we got Eastbound and Down, the first season. And I actually have Eastbound and Down season 2. I ordered it off eBay. I need to get the 3rd and 4th still, but I get it one piece at a time. And when last time I looked for a 3rd season, they wanted like, I think 15, 16 bucks or something. And I'm not paying it. I'll wait till somebody posts it for $5. It's just how I roll. And then there goes Kenny Powers. He's out. But this is a very, very funny TV show. This was actually made for HBO. If you've never seen it, definitely recommend it. Check it out. Next, we got Get Shorty. This is John Travolta, Gene Hackman, Russo. I forgot what movie she played in. I think she played in Lethal Weapon or something. And you got Danny DeVito. As you see, it was a 2 thumbs up movie. Now, most of these movies I got back in the day from 2nd Avenue. So, unless I tell you different, it's probably from 2nd Avenue. And from what I understand, 2nd Avenue is not just in Maryland. So, you might want to check to see if it's in your state, if you're from the States. Next, we got a triple feature, a 3-movie collection. The Laugh Out Loud 3-movie collection. First, we got Ghostbusters. I'm not going to name the names. You guys can read them. Actually, I'll read them. Bill Murray, Harold Ramis, which I think he might have passed. I'm not sure. Dan Aykroyd, Rick Moranis, and Sigourney Weaver. Next, we got Groundhog Day with Bill Murray. And I forgot. I don't know. What's her name? Andie MacDowell, yeah. And then we got Bill Murray and Stripes, extended cut version. And I'm pretty sure I got this one from Walmart. All the movies are pretty good. And that's unopened. I haven't even opened that yet. Next, we got a classic, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Of course, it has young Sean Penn in it. It has dude from Beverly Hills Cop. I think his name's Judd Reinhold. And I forgot what the girl's name. I knew what the one girl's name was. I forgot. Not her, but the other one. Judd Reinhold's, I think, sister. But, yeah, let me put the back up for you guys. Sorry about that. But it's your typical 80s high school movie. Next, we got Tom Green, Freddy Got Fingered. Pretty funny movie. Remember watching this back in the high school days. Where's your LeBron, Freddy? And the guy that plays, this is Tom Green, but the guy that plays Freddy is, what's that guy? He was in American Pie. One that gets with Stifler's mom. Next, we got Chevy Chase in Funny Farm. If you guys never seen this movie, it's pretty good. Now, one thing I haven't said this on any of the videos. I wish I had a little bit better lighting. Maybe even a better camera. This is an iPhone though, so it's got a decent camera. Next, I think the lighting would probably make a world of difference too. Next, we got Get Smart with Steve Carell, Anne Hathaway, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, and Alan Arkin, which Alan Arkin just recently passed away. After that, we have another 3-film collection, Going in Style, with Morgan Freeman, Michael Caine or Khan, and Alan Arkin. And then we got The Bucket List with Morgan Freeman and Jack Nicholson. Then we got Grumpy Old Men with Jack Lemmon and Anne Margaret and Walter Matthau. And all good movies. And that's still unopened. I actually got another copy of Grumpy Old Men, or Grumpy Old Men and Grumpier Old Men. Next, we got Ghostbusters, the original, or this is the Ghostbusters collection. Includes all 3 films. So there you go. And I am a fan of the Ghostbusters collection. I think I might have got that from Walmart. Next, we got Grandma's Boy. Totally hilarious and now totally unrated. Pretty funny movie. A Happy Madison production. Next, we have The Great Outdoors, a classic, with Dan Aykroyd and John Candy. If you've never seen this movie, definitely suggest it. It's a good comedy family movie, oldie but goodie. After that, we have I think it's Gritted or Grift. I don't know, but it's with Ray Romano and Kevin James. And I'll tell you what, I don't remember seeing this movie. I could have seen it, so I can't give you anything on it. Looks like it has a bunch of good actors in it though, so I'm sure it's decent. So, if somebody has seen that movie, let us know in the comments. Next, we have The Graduates, which I have never seen this movie either. If anybody ever seen it, let us know in the comments if it's any good. Yeah, I've never seen it. I don't even know what decade that came out in, or era. Next, we have Groundhog Day with Bill Murray. And it looks like Madeline Stowe's in this too. This is the special edition, which I had a few copies of this movie. I think I gave one of them away. I might still have an extra copy of Groundhog's Day somewhere. Next, we got Grown Ups with Adam Sandler, Kevin James, Chris Rock, David Spade, and Rob Schneider. Very good movie. Just like Grown Ups 2 is a good movie. Which I'm not sure. I don't think we have Grown Ups 2. After that, we got a double feature, and I was talking about this, is Grumpy Old Men and Grumpier Old Men. Both with Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau and Anne Margaret. Both are very funny. Yeah, Walter Matthau was a very underrated actor. He was very well-respected actor, though. Next, we have Guess Who with Bernie Mac and Ashton Kutcher. Definitely a pretty funny movie if you've never seen it. Kind of puts like the realities on interracial marriage or relationships and how families act. Definitely in most cases some truth behind that. Next we have Jeff Daniels and Escanaba in the Moonlight. And I got this because Jeff Daniels is in it. And I could tell it was a comedy as soon as I saw it. And I've never seen this. I'm not going front. Looks pretty funny though. I don't know when this was made. Anybody else knows? Let us know. Looks like 2002 from what I can see down there. After that, next we got Encino Man with Brendan Fraser and Pauly Shore. And this is, when I first started, when I was younger, when I really started taking a notice to comedy movies, I'd say this was one of the first comedies I started really taking notice of. And I definitely liked this movie when it came out. Next, we have a triple feature of Ernest. And it's Ernest Goes to Camp, Ernest Scared Stupid, and Ernest Goes to Jail. And the guy that played Ernest, his name was Jim Varney, and I think he passed away of some type of cancer. I'd like to say a few years back, but I think it's been about 10 years at least, or something like that. I could be wrong. You know, but the comment section is definitely open for comments and or input on any of these movies. Next, we have Rowan Atkins and Johnny English, aka Mr. Bean. Now, this is like a James Bond spoof, more or less. And being a English comedy, it's definitely a James Bond spoof, for sure. Next, we have Johnson Family Vacation with, I think, Cedric the Entertainer and Steve Harvey. I think that's a little Bow Wow, if I'm not mistaken. Next, we have Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston and Just Go With It. Another good movie. I definitely like this movie. Very cool. Honestly, there's not too many Adam Sandler movies I don't like. Now, this is Just Friends with Ryan Reynolds, Amy Smart, Chris Klein, and Anna Faris. I've seen that movie one time before, and that movie's actually unopened too. Next, we have James Belushi and the second K9, K9111, or 911. And I'm pretty sure there was a third one made. I don't remember what it's called. If anybody remembers, feel free to leave a comment. Sorry about the tape that blocks some of these, but I haven't really, I don't really clean off movies unless they're like really trashy condition, and I mean like clean them off. Next, we have Woody Harrelson, Randy Quaid, and Vanessa Angel in Kingpin. This is one of my favorite comedies of all time. Definitely some nostalgia here. Definitely suggest that movie to anybody. Next, we have Knocked Up. And I forgot that guy's name. It's not on the front. But I think he was in the... Nah, he actually wasn't. I thought about it. Seth Rogen, that's it. But... And honestly, I can't remember that movie. This movie I've seen a few times. This is pretty funny. Dan McBride and Will Ferrell, Land of the Lost. It's actually a pretty crazy movie, but it is funny, nonetheless. Next, we have Mike Myers and the Love Guru. And honestly, I cannot tell you, I mean, I think probably the title explains a little bit about it, but I do not remember seeing this, so I can't tell you about it. I just know I like Mike Myers. Next, we have Lost in Translation with Bill Murray and Scarlett Johansson. And I don't believe I've ever seen this movie either. After that, we have The Longest Yard, Adam Sandler and Chris Rock, plus many of other people in it. This movie was actually a remake of the Burt Reynolds movie made in the 70s, Longest Yard. But it has a bunch of big names in it. Wrestlers, football players, Nellie's in it, Burt Reynolds is in it, Chris Rock, a whole bunch of people. I actually like this a lot. Very, very good remake. If you like the first one with Burt Reynolds, you definitely like that one, because Longest Yard, Burt Reynolds definitely had comedy undertones to it. Next, we have Larry the Cable Guy, Health Inspector. Now, it's a funny thing, I don't know if you guys noticed, but Larry the Cable Guy supposedly went to a really nice college, and that whole accent's like a front. That's just what I heard. I could be wrong. Don't get mad at me, Larry, if it's wrong. Next, we got Adam Sandler, Happy Gilmore. Probably the most famous Adam Sandler movie. It's kind of hard to say. Like, people like, or a person like me that grew up loving Billy Madison, it was like the first big Adam Sandler movie. You know, to me, Billy Madison, well, that's why it's, what is it? Madison Happy Productions or whatever. It's from those two movies. So, but he's had so many big hit movies. It's crazy how many hit movies he has. And I can't believe people hate him. Next, we got Michael J. Fox. 2-movie collection, For the Love or Money, and The Hard Way. Now, I actually bought this off eBay. I remember this because I wanted The Hard Way. So, The Hard Way is a really good movie. It's basically about a guy from Hollywood. He's like a Hollywood brat movie star. He's like Jackie Lang or whatever his name was, Nick Lang. And he wants to have the experience of being with a tough-nosed cop that he sees on the news, which is James Woods. And he ends up going to the police precinct, and he has like a rubber toy prop gun, and, you know, James Woods wants nothing to do with him. LL Cool J's in it, and he gets a taste of real cop life. Let's put it that way. But it's a really good movie. I would even go as far as say a forgotten movie. Very much so a forgotten movie. Good comedy too. Next we have Harlem Nights, a classic with Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor. Never seen it? Check it out. You got Red Fox in it back in the day. After that, I think I got 2 copies of this. John Lovett's High School High. I know we haven't came across the second copy, or first copy, or would be second. But this movie is definitely a cool movie. Mekhi Phifer, Tia Carrere. I think I might have seen this in a movie theater back when it came out. Next, we have a double feature DVD set. We got Hot Shots 1 and Hot Shots Part Dukes, the second one. Very fun movie. After that, we got Hot Tub Time Machine, unrated version with John Cusack, Rob Corddry, Craig Robinson, and Clark Duke. It's been a while since I've even seen that film. After that, we got I Now Pronounce You, Chuck and Larry, with Adam Sandler and Kevin James. I forgot what that movie's about, but it's basically it has to do with money. Like somebody's trying to cheat somebody or the system about something. Next, we got Joe Dirt with David Spade, a classic movie. I heard Joe Dirt 2. Actually, y'all tell me, I've never seen it, so y'all tell me what y'all thought about Joe Dirt 2, if you guys seen it, because I don't think I have it. So let us know what you guys think of Joe Dirt 2. If you even want to tell us what you think of Joe Dirt 1, that's cool too. But I do love Joe Dirt. It's a classic. Next, we have the collector series of Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Now, I have a lot of, I think, who made this movie? It was also the same people that made Mallrats and stuff. But I got Clerks and Clerks 1, Clerks 2. I don't have Clerks 3. I got Mallrats and what's that other movie? The only one I don't think I have is Dogma and Clerks 3. Which once I come across them, I'll pick them up. And then last but least of this video is Adam Sandler and is Jack and Jill. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I've seen a lot of Adam Sandler movies. Actually, no, you know what? I did see part of this, but I've not seen the whole thing. I remember coming in while somebody was watching this before, and you know, when you're first, I didn't really get to see it that good. Let's put it that way, or even any of it. So I don't know if this is good either. I gotta give it a look, see if it's ain't good. But at any rate, if this is the first time you guys watched any of my videos, I appreciate it. If you made it this far, you must have liked it somewhat or another, or you're just bored. But if you feel like sub, if you've been subbed, or even if you just started, there will be more videos. I have plenty more collection videos, and I'm letting the eBay pile stock up for the unboxings or unwrappings, whatever you want to call it. So for those hauls, and you know, so definitely keep watching. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.